Hello everyone, I see there are already 4 people. Welcome to Prague, my dear. The tour will start in several minutes. Now I will be walking around and showing you the beauty of that place. Please let me know if you can hear and see me well. That will be very helpful. I don't see any chat. Oh yes, Tish. Hello, Claire. Hello everyone. Please let me know, can you hear and see me well? Hi everyone. Hi. I'm sure that more people will join and like to enjoy that incredible light festival, and you will see the Prague from another perspective. Hi. Oh, great, Tish. This is from, from Hago Times. We always have to check the technical side. So, that, I will try to light my face a little bit. How do you like that? It's a fancy light that I prepared for our Golden Lane street. Okay, like this. It's a little bit better. I have a light on my gimbal, but it is too strong, so it should be used actually to light the buildings and the architecture at night, and it makes the face too white. So we are going today to see the incredible Signal Festival and the so-called kind of mapping. Mapping, it's when on the most kind of beautiful buildings in the city, they project they make this light show, but it has the hidden meaning. Perfect for Halloween, yes. There was, yes, like purple glow. Before, so the light festival, so these installations and the show starts at 7. It repeats every 15 minutes, and now you see the crowds of people. Like a lot of people are walking. They are walking to see that light show, but I don't want us to see the first session. Of course, the whole square will be covered with people. There will be too many people around, and we will visit like number 2, the performance, the second performance of the day, or probably the third. That depends how we will walk here. I would like to begin in the Prague Castle. That will take about 15 minutes, and I will not be making and running the usual tour on the Prague Castle buildings and things like that. You've joined my tours before, and I'm sure that you have heard the history of that fabulous place, the biggest council complex in the world. So I just wanted to tune you, I could say tune like set the feelings, yes, set the scene for the mesmerizing show that I will show you later. So we will quickly cover the Golden Lane, and then St. Vitus Cathedral we will go around, and then we will go to the main square to see the show on the Archbishop Palace. The show itself will last for 6 minutes, and then they have I think about 10 minutes break, or probably 7 minutes break, I'm not sure, and then they will repeat it again. So it's kind of like a cycle. It's repeated because there are crowds of people, a lot of people, especially during weekends. So let me know again. Are you here with me? I'm just letting you know that I'm not taking you to the show right now, because the square, I was passing it, it was just covered with people. I don't want to dive into that ocean of tourists and locals alike who are ready to enjoy the mesmerizing Signal Festival. So when the tour will start in a couple of minutes, I will tell you more about Signal Festival and what it means. Now you can see this amazing, can you recognize these lamps? These are typical Prague lamps, and today's tour will be not will be not so much in history, where I'm not going to dive into the historical facts of the place, but it's more like walking, talking, and noticing the small details of that city. Please let me know, are you here, guys? Please let me know. So we are diving into the Golden Lane, and I will reach the end of the street, and then I will start the tour. So in 1 minute, beautiful lamps. Yes, this is incredible. So if I could define the signature of Prague, this would be these lamps. I think that they are like speaking about the city, and they are so recognizable. For me, it's a symbol of Prague. They are ubiquitous just everywhere, not just in the Prague castle or in the city center. In the streets, you can notice them as well. Look here, they have soft, I could say, yellow glow. I don't love the lamps when they have like strikingly white, like in the doctor's ward, in the medical ward light. I prefer this, and then at home also, I prefer this kind of warm glow of Prague light. So this resonates with me. I don't love that much that Prague has got a lot of rains and it is chilly. Now it's the 12th of October, and actually, you see, I'm wearing a jacket. So for me, it's quite cold. I prefer warmer weather, but lamps, it's something incredible. Okay, my dear, not so many people, just 10. Okay, probably more people will join later and watch that show, when it is over on them in the recording form. So I'm beginning, and you see I'm walking, and on the background you can see that magical golden lane. It's the lane with tiny houses that look like the scene of the Harry Potter book, or probably Beauty and the Beast. It's my favorite part of the city during the night, and that is why I decided to start our journey right here. Welcome everyone. My name is Olga. I'm a tour guide in Kyiv, Ukraine, but because I'm a refugee in Europe, I'm showing you beautiful, mysterious and mesmerizing Prague. Thank you so much for joining me today. And we are going to see Signal Festival, but before we will explore the most beautiful corners of Prague Castle. As usual, you can reward me on PayPal, on Buy Me a Coffee, and I'm so grateful for the fact that you are here with me and we are alive. Now I'm taking you to the toilet, to the bathroom. So this small street, Golden Lane, it was created in the 16th century for the red archers, like for the soldiers. I will tell you a little bit about this street, but up to the 18th century, this street had just one toilet for everyone. Can you imagine one toilet for the whole street? And it was outside, outdoors. Not very so much comfortable, or like not 5-star rating at all. So we are starting with the toilet, and then I will show you this incredible Signal Festival. Just stay with me because it's the tour will last for about 1 hour, and I don't want you to see everything at once. I'm flipping the camera, and we are starting on Golden Lane. Welcome everyone to Signal Festival and to Prague. Okay, here we are. So this is number 13. You see, that was a toilet, medieval toilet, and people had to go to the Prague. In the Prague castle, there was the well, and if people needed water, they had to go to the well to fetch water, and everyone was using the toilet up until, I don't remember, that was the 18th century. House number 14 of Matilda Prusheva. You see the big owl with the globe. Here was the house where this fortune teller was living, and she had a son and husband, and both they died during the wars. And when the Third Reich came here, so when Prague was occupied, they interrogated her and they killed her because, you know why? Because she told that, like, she predicted the fall of the Third Reich, and that is why they decided to kill her. That is, I will briefly, I'm not diving that much into the history, but I'm showing you the beautiful houses. Oh, let me make this fairy tale glow, and you will probably appreciate that. Let me know in the comments, what do you prefer, this mysterious purple light or just ordinary white light, because it's changing a little bit the ambience, but still it adds to this mysterious streets. So I have already told you that was a street for the Red Archers. They were building the small premises. It's first not even the houses, but the premises inside the wall. Actually, that was the wall, you see, the wall of the castle. And they were keeping their weapons there. And then a little bit later, they built the houses inside at their own expense and stayed in those houses. People were calling them scoldrons, they were scolding them. Look at this site. Look at this fairy tale site. It's just amazing how beautiful it is. And these Red Archers, with the time, started to rent these houses for everyone, for those people who were paying money for them. And this is how people started to live here. And then a little bit later, people noticed that these houses could be like the cow, like the money cow. What I mean is, like, they could earn money, and they bought the apartment elsewhere in the city center, and they were coming here and opened these buildings just to show, like, their curtains, family albums, and they were taking money from the tourists. I'm talking about the 20th century. How to say, milk cow, probably, yes. Like when people want to make money from what they have, and if they have possibility. So it was interesting how people were pretending to be living here, and they just came during the daytime to show the tourists their houses and opened their houses. And then they were going back to their home, I don't know, in the city center to sleep somewhere. So that is how the street looks without the purple fancy light. What is interesting is that here was that tavern, like the inn, and it was the place that was not very safe, but very noisy. And because we are actually in the Prague castle, that was the place where jugglers, servants of the castle, were having fun. And the street has got golden name because the goldsmith used to live here in the 16th century. This is the most famous story about this amazing place. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to mention that Franz Kafka lived here. Hi Satyam. Hi Satyam. Yes, the blue light was very fascinating. A few seconds of Franz Kafka, his attention to him, and his metamorphosis, the bug. Actually, he loved that place so much. He was coming here and he was working here at night. If you remember the life of Franz Kafka, I was telling you on my previous tours, he was working in the insurance company, in the state insurance company, and he was doing his writing just when he had free time, especially at night. Here he was coming, and at night he was working in house number 22, the house of Franz Kafka. you know the crazy fact, I will show you my face because we are leaving Golden Lane, you know, cash cow. Yes, cash cow, not like cash cow, yes. So people consider the street as a cash cow, and they came here just during the daytime to take money from the tourists, and that all. So about Franz Kafka, he burned, when he was alive, he burned 90% of his work. 90% of what he was writing, because he was always struggling with this self-doubt. And then when he was dying, he ordered to his friend, his name was Max Brod, to burn all his manuscripts, all his writings, but this Max Brod didn't listen to him. And thanks to this fact, we discovered that amazing gift of Franz Kafka, and he published his books, like what was left, because Franz Kafka was a very prolific writer, but he burned 90% of what he was reading. Yes, we are heading to a Light Festival. I already explained, Ashritha, about Light Festival. I am taking you a little bit to the quick tour around Prague Castle, because the show already starts. But the first performance gathered, I think, thousands of people on the square, and I was afraid to dive into it. The performance is repeated every 15 minutes, which means now in 5 minutes they will finish the first round of performance, and we will come to the second or probably to the third, but you will see it. The performance will last for 6 minutes only, and then I will take you to the secret South Gardens. They also opened the beautiful light installation over there, and South Gardens are not usually accessible for the public at night, so this will be something special that you will see only today. When you are joining my Prague tours and Prague Castle tours, I'm not showing that to you. Okay, now I am taking you to the grandiose St. Vitus Cathedral. I will just walk around, and we will go to Grachany Square, where actually Signal Festival is taking place. Look here and enjoy the views. So my dear travelers, this is the oldest building here. It's called St. George's Basilica. It was built in the 12th century. These are Romanesque buildings, and now you will see the incredible St. Vitus Cathedral, and you can already consider that you are on the Light Festival, because Prague Castle was lit, was decorated by Rolling Stones, by famous group Rolling Stones. They paid for the illumination of the Prague Castle, and it's already the beginning of the Illumination Festival. We're visiting the landmark that has this incredible legacy. When Václav Havel in 1989 just was thinking about like how to create the great democratic country, when Rolling Stones came to Prague with the first concert in the free democratic Prague. I say democratic because it was free from the Soviet control, from the communist control. And they were sitting in the restaurant, talking and eating. Rolling Stones said, what a pity that at night Prague Castle is dark, is just diving in the darkness. They said it is unfair, and they paid $32,000 to their kind of engineer, stage engineer, the person who was making the illumination for their concerts, and they made this person created this incredible illumination of the Prague Castle. So the Signal Festival, which is happening every year, let me tell you a little bit about the festival that you are going to see right now. Signal Festival is happening every year in Prague, and it has different locations in different parts of the city, and you have to travel like from one location to another location. to see them all. Today we're going to visit the most, probably the most beautiful, from my point of view, for this year. Incredible. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry. So my gimbal, just a second. Just the gimbal somewhat died. I don't know why. I will try to restart the device. Okay, and we will be walking. No, he doesn't want to work. Just a second. Some technical issues. Temperature. I don't know why gimbal is. My gimbal is sending me some kind of signals. I don't know what he wants from me, but I hope that you are. So it's working. Okay, we will continue as far as it's working. So look at this great illumination of the Prague Castle. It is just incredible. Guys, I noticed that the gimbal, like a little bit tricky with the mic. When I'm using the mic, it disbalances the phone. Let me know about my sound. Can you hear me well right now when I'm talking like this? Let's check the sound and I will continue talking. Can you hear me? Now you can enjoy that grandiose illumination of Prague Castle. Yes, it's working. The gimbal is working. I'm asking about the sound. Sound is good. Okay, so we will continue. You can see the oldest part of Prague Castle. It's darker than the main part, and you know, as we have sometimes gray hair, the castles turn black because the limestone turns black with the time, and that is why the whole building was built in 1344. That was 14th century. Of course, Charles IV was involved in that. But it was they were building it for the long 600 years and finished building it in 1922. That is why it has different colors and it looks different. This is called Golden Gate, a triumphal gate for the marriages, for the coronations, and it has the grand mosaic of the Last Judgment. And now we will go to the Greciani Square and you will see that light festival. But I think that it's a great tribute. I mean, the illumination of the Prague Castle, it's a great tribute to the light, and it alone can be the element of the light festival. This huge tower is called South Tower, and it has the biggest bell in Czech Republic, Sigismund Bell. There is a crazy legend about it. When the king ordered to make it, and 16 horses pulled the Sigismund Bell on this courtyard, nobody had an idea how to get that bell to the top of the bell tower. And then the king's daughter had an interesting idea. She ordered to make a rope from the hair of the ladies, from her hair and the hair of the maids in the court. And then she also invented a special device, and with the help of that device they could lift up the Sigismund bell that weighs 17 tons on the top of that south tower. That is an interesting legend, and it's a proving fact that really people were struggling how to get it. So the clever lady is in the history. You can see the stela. This is the place where the pagan tribes were making their sacrifices. It's very huge, this stela. And Prague Castle is also today very crowded because people are walking from the show just to watch the castle, to combine two beauties, I could say. Let's go, and I will walk to the square where the show is happening, and on the building they are showing the countdown, like the time. So we will see when the show will start, and we will stay as long as repeated as I told you. Walk around the square, show you the incredible buildings, and you will not waste your time. So this is the front entrance to the St. Vitus Cathedral as people are entering it now, but it wasn't supposed to be that way. So it was just the one of the entrances. The triumphal entrance was that you see before, the Golden Gate. It's incredibly beautiful at night. It's just amazing at night. It's just amazing. They also now have a fountain, and this fountain is illuminated as well very beautifully. People are making the pictures because at night everything looks like the fairy tale. You see that this is the whole, it's not even the square. I could say that I am far away, not far away, but still I am not on the place where the show is happening. So this is the beautiful fountain. Let's make it a little bit like a miracle. So that is my fancy purple light. Absolutely beautiful. This is the courtyard with the premises that belong to the president and the presidential office. So it's not accessible if you buy your ticket to the Prague Castle. But it's very clean. It's very huge. There is the white tower. All people also purple because of my color. This is the white tower. You can see the flag of Czech Republic, and all these people are going to do what we are going to do, to enjoy the Festival of Light. Last year they were making a performance. They were making performance. I was showing you it on the library, on the municipal library. And this year they also have a performance at the municipal library, but it's not as interesting as this one. Now I'm approaching with other 1 million people to the Titan Gates. You know, the famous photo of Hitler when he was, oh my gosh, no, I was here yesterday, making the YouTube video for my channel. You already can see the, oh my gosh. So you can see the Archbishop Palace. We will watch the show from the beginning. Now it's kind of a little bit, it's like the middle. I will be approaching closer and closer. You can see the Archbishop Palace, and now you can see the show from far away. You will see it a little bit closer, but I will conquer all these million viewers. So there were less people, much less people yesterday. It is Saturday, and of course it is. We will watch it again, guys, because you can see I even can't reach the square. Now the show will finish, and I will come closer for the second round. So we are within the castle, and you can see the huge, like the whole square of people. Yesterday there was not so many people. Okay. I was dancing around trying to come closer, but they even put the, you see these ropes, it's not possible to come and to show you it through the gate. Okay, now in a few minutes the crowd will go away and we will see the show again. Hi everyone. I can't come closer to the building because there is like million of people waiting. But I will show you it. I will show you the performance, the next one, in a while. You know, when this is the live, we can skip this part. So this is how it looks like. I just can't pass the Titan gates. So we'll stand here. Okay, I will not stand here. I will still try. I will still try to walk and to go to the square. Still people are moving. Little by little. So this was the end of the show. Now we will pass the gates and we will see the show again from the much more favorable position. No, that's crazy. So now the guard led us through the gate, and in 5 minutes we will rewatch everything.
Záleží, kam potřebujete, kam jdete. No, nejvíc to potřebovat na pohodu, nebo venkem.
Oh, here we are. So finally I reached the square. Great. So that is considered one of the most beautiful squares in Prague, Grachany Square. This is Archbishop House, the masterpiece of the 16th century. It was built in 1566, and you see now all the people, not all the people, but most of the people went away because they have seen this show. Now we will stand somewhere in the center, and in 5 minutes you will see it like from the central point, and it will be okay. I will be satisfied with it. So it's also called a museum square because now in these palaces there are museums like Schwarzenberg Museum and this classical building. It's also the museum. They put different kind of pictures in these museums, the pictures of different epochs. So it's just in between the shows they make some kind of small performance. It's like the advertising, like the appetizer. So people don't go away, you will see this beauty. So this is the light it's not the light show, guys. It's just in between the show they make kind of showing the stars, the universe. So you see, that is now they finished, but it's okay. And this is the countdown. You see, in 5 minutes, 4:55, they will start. So it's not so fast. Hang with me for 5 minutes. I will show you the incredible architecture of the square. But I'm afraid to lose my favorable sport. But still, I don't want to stand here for 5 minutes. I will come to this incredible lantern. It's so majestic. So before, I will be probably silent. You will just enjoy the show. I will tell you what it means, what you will see. So the show on Archbishop Palace is about the creation of the world and the like how we evolutionized from the simple molecules into the civilization. Absolutely. We need to be further back. It's okay, but like I will try to. There is a crowd of people, and I don't want you to see their heads. I will try to keep my hand as high as I can. But I will try to find the best spot. A little bit further, you mean to see the whole building? Yes, you are right. So these light effects and light installations, they were created specifically for Archbishop Palace, for its architecture. It's like it's like it's video mapping. It's called, and officially it's called the digital saga of mankind, of evolution and origin of mankind. And you will see at first some kind of chaotic beginning. There will be molecules, flying molecules and atoms, and then everything will be reorganized and restructured, and you will see the increasingly more complex stages of life. So it's kind of showing the evolution of the mankind, and that is another installation. It's another installation, but you have to pay money for it, for that. So I will just show you from here. You see, on the building of Schwarzenberg Palace, there are kind of letters, flying letters. Many installations are like for money. You need to buy a ticket to see it, and half of them are absolutely for free for a general attendance. But you see here, we can just peek inside and enjoy a little bit of program that is for visitors who have the ticket. It's Schwarzenberg Palace. They are part of the National Gallery, and they have the oldest pictures. I mean, I told you already, there are museums and they are all separated. So this museum has the oldest collections that Prague has. So in between the shows, you can see this. It's kind of this show as well. Our digital world. So what you are going to see, you will see how the evolution will reach the peak of its creation. And it's interesting, but pay attention to the last seconds of the show, because it shows that the universe is turning in cycles, like it has this cycle form, and it will be restored. It will begin again with the beginning. So it shows the dynamics, and it shows that at one particular moment the evolution will collapse and will start from the beginning. So you will see how everything is collapsing, and then kind of the huge vacuum cleaner is taking everything inside. We still 25 seconds before the show begins. So now I'm going to find the best sport, and you can tell me what is the most favorable and the best position to see. So here is the huge crowd again, but we are on the square and the guard let us inside. It is great. The show is starting. I will be quiet, guys. Just let me know your emotions, and the show is starting right now.
Kámo, to vím, jak vím, já jsem na něj hleděl, ano. A já jsem si co to?
Já jsem tady, jo.
Guys, please enjoy. Sending you a lot of hugs from beautiful Prague. I think we are in the center of everything. Please let me know, can you see the show? I just need one comment. Molecules. The show is about the creation of the universe and how we evolutionize. Do you remember those ancient stone ladies? So it's kind of this stone lady, like the Mother Nature. Wow, are you cheering? You see how the crowd around me is happy and cheering. So that was the show, and now I'm going to take you to another light installation, which is static, but still it is very beautiful because it has the most beautiful panoramic views of the night sky in Prague. Just once a year they open these south gardens at night, so they're usually open during the daytime, but at night never. And I don't know if I can walk right now because all the people are walking that way, that direction as well. And I'm going to show you the orb. I'm not sure if the guard will let us go, because I see that they allow people to go in portions, like people are walking. But do you remember how we had to get here? They just they didn't allow to pass the Titan gates, and probably they will now do the same with the orb. So how do you like the philosophical and symbolical show that shows that our universe is collapsing and will begin from the beginning? When will it happen? I want to show you that there are millions of people close to me. The show will be happening tomorrow as well. So for 3 days, the show is happening for 3 days, just during the night hours. There are so many people today, but we will try to get to another installation. Prague at night is incredible. It's a very good lit city. They pay a lot of attention to making it look beautiful on the pictures, and when tourists are coming, it's beautiful in all seasons. But you know that the winters are long here. It's Europe, and it means like there are a lot of dark hours. What is special about, like, what are you going to see now? I'm taking you to the South Gardens with the panoramic views and with the huge metal orb. Why we're walking this way? There is just one tiny entrance, and as you see, I see now. So we are on the right track, guys. I made a very wise decision because I joined this line. So it's just the only way to get into the South Gardens. That is why the crowd is so tough here, but it's okay. We are almost done, like just a few seconds and we will be inside. Why it's so beautiful? Because now you are going to see close those green cupolas of St. Nicholas Cathedral. Wow, here we are already inside. You can see the mighty castle walls. This, of course, as you know, this kind of small windows, not windows, but kind of spaces. They were made for the archers and for the people to shoot, from the guns. It's part of the protection system. But I like to use it to make the pictures of the Prague lanterns. Sometimes you can find inside the beautiful lantern. Let me try to make the picture like this, to position the camera, and you will notice. No, not here. Here you can see just the crowd walking. And not here. Oh, here it is. Probably you can see the light just inside. I will position my camera like this. Do you know that we are in the biggest castle complex? About 5 hours to walk everywhere, and the south gardens are the beautiful part of this complex. And let's make it purple like here. I think it's magical, yes? So this is the castle, the whole castle complex. I will not join those line of people because there are so many of them. Now we are going to the geometrical form that was inspired by the Egyptian pyramids and mathematical formulas. So you can see that this is the long yes, very live experience, exactly. I just want to show you how beautiful it is. So there are many small observation stops, and what is unique about South Gardens, that this is the most favorite place for the photographers. You can see these red roofs there, and very close up. Can you see the red roofs of the these were the old buildings where the servants of the castle used to live, and the green cupola of St. Nicholas Cathedral. It has a very interesting story, because on the top of that bell tower there was the main spy center of the Soviet Prague. So even now you can go up to this tower. You can see actually two towers, one the cupola of the church, of the cathedral, and the next to it is the watching bell tower. So at first, when it was created in the 18th century, it was a bell tower to watch for fires, and then the Soviets understood that this is the main place for close to the embassies. And on the top now you can find the small room which serves as the museum, and there is the kind of the papers like the papers of the people who were spying, the telephone, the small toilet, and there was the kind of control point where they were overhearing the embassies, because there is the street full of embassies. It's also interesting that these spies, they were sitting on the bell tower, and also they were sitting all around the city, because they were following these people. You know, they were on on this telephone. They were following the route of the people, and that I could say it's not KGB, but I could say it's kind of Prague KGB. Yes, they were hiring the agents in different spots of Prague, and they were looking for the people, following those people. They knew where they went. So once they went to the embassy, and then they were tracing their route, addresses they were visiting. And from there you can see, like if I turn off the light, it will not be so, it will be gloomy. So we just need or you can see it like this. Let me know what do you prefer, like the natural light. So this is St. Nicholas Cathedral, which is unique because it was like the spy center. Not spa, but spy. What is interesting that it is very simple room. A small toilet. You can see from here this amazing red roofs. And they are so close, like you see the chimneys, you see the tiles. It's absolutely unique and incredible. Yes, Lisa, in person, if you are talking about the show, it's absolutely another feeling because you are standing and it's kind of 3D dimensions. You feel like all these molecules are just falling from on your head. Okay, let's go, and I will show you that amazing orb, and that will be the end of our today's walk. But still hold with me because I still have one more amazing observation platform for you. So it's all Prague Castle. Autumn in Prague is incredible, just incredible season. Spring is absolutely beautiful. And why it is incredible in Prague? Because there are so many trees, and when they turn yellow and red, I'm going to make a special video on my channel. Guys, please check out my last videos, and if you can't leave a tip, please make a contribution into my channel. Go to 5 or I don't know 3 last videos, put a like, leave a comment. In YouTube algorithm work that way that if you are doing this, it will promote my video, and I will be happier because more people will see it. So if you can't leave a tip for the tour, just make sure to make some very, very small thing for me. I will be very, very grateful. So this is this observation platform. So you can see that there is no place again. So many people, but we will try. I will try. Oh, here we are, guys. The best position. So again, this will be natural light. It's very beautiful because we are standing on the high point. You see, it's not so close to the roofs, but still very beautiful. And again, you can see this St. Nicholas Church. It is definitely the most beautiful Baroque church in Prague. The dome, it's kind of, when you go inside, it's the highest building. Not the highest, like the highest inside, the highest ceiling, about 50 meters. And the uniqueness is that they allow to the tourists to go to the very top from the inside. You can go and watch the frescoes. You can go and watch this amazing ceiling very close up. Now Charles Bridge is under the light system of Charles Bridge is under reconstruction, and it is dark. But what you can see from here, you can see the towers are illuminated a little bit, towers of the Charles Bridge. But when you go on the bridge, it is dark. Just the statues are not lit, and the biggest Baroque tower from the Old Town Square is also dark. They are preparing for the winter season, and they will reopen everything. Reopen everything when the tourists come to see everything for Christmas. And Christmas already, like, all the stores are full of Christmas presents, of Christmas decorations. So this is the installation, which is called Orb. You can see it. Is about geometry, geometrical forms. Codes. This made a special encoding. I mean that, oh, the baby is screaming. I will move a little bit. So the idea is that they took this sphere, as you see this plate, and they created it with the same dimension that the pyramids in Egypt. So these spheres, they have the same radius as the pyramids in Egypt. So it reflects everything. It reflects Prague Castle, the sky, and it's kind of the circular mirror of the ancient Egypt. It's also connected with the ideas of rebirth, as well as the video mapping that you have seen before. In this Signal Festival, everything has a lot of symbolism, and you need to decode each installation. But you know, people are not decoding that much. They are coming, making pictures, and happy with that. Hello, can you see me waving? I'm waving into this circle that is made as a dimension of the pyramid. It's not moving. I could say like it will be more hypnotizing if it could move, but it's not moving. So let me show you again that central point of that place. It has the, like from here you can see the cupola of St. Nicholas Cathedral very close, and the flowers for you. So like this. This cupola, it's strikingly green. It's visible from all parts of the Prague castle, and it is very, very beautiful. Okay. So, my dear travelers, you see people, it's just one way, I could say, ticket. So I can't go to the back to the video mapping to Archbishop Palace where the performance was happening, because they don't allow people to come back. You see, there are so many thousands of people are coming, and they don't allow. Like we are now going to the exit through the incredible south garden of the Prague castle, and above me, like all the premises of the castle, the palaces, the complexes, and from that side you can see that this is the fortification system. When you are here, you understand that Prague Castle was really it was built, it was meant as primarily as the fortification system, because this was the place where people just could hide. It was standing very high on the hill, and it had high walls, very well protected place. Please let me know what do you think about today's our tour, and I will be finishing it and saying you goodbye. Hi everyone, I will use my light. Thank you so much for joining. That was a pleasure to see you, my dear subscribers, because I have filmed, I don't know if you can hear me because I just took away the mic at the end. So I will I will post many videos on my YouTube channel. Please make sure to see them and like, because I used this summer and summertime as the opportunity to make this to film different places and to show you everything in detail. So thank you so much, and probably I will see you next week, because you know that Prague is the city of legends, and officially there are 100 ghosts who live here. So definitely I will make spooky Halloween tours, and I will see you during that beautiful October and November season. Saying goodbye to you, love you all. Thank you so much to those of you who are supporting me. You can support me on Buy Me a Coffee, on PayPal. Everything is on the description, and I am very, very grateful to you. Thank you. Bye. So Prague is absolutely mesmerizing at night. I think that this city is really, you can enjoy it during autumn and night, and at night it is even more beautiful. It's like absolutely different space. You see, we have never been here before. The Green Palace here, and the city of red roofs and 100 spires is just sprawling in front of us. Take care and bye-bye.